Rare dogs have been the point of interest of every dog lover because of their unique and unusual features. No matter what kind of dogs you like, you'll for sure fall in love with these exotic, lesser-known dogs. From exquisite looks to fantastic abilities, here are the rarest dogs in the world. Merle Bully. Pit bulls are handsome dogs as they are, but when it's a Merle pit bull, it's hard to keep your eyes off of them. Merle is not entirely a different breed of dog, but a certain trait in a breed. It refers to a coat that is one color throughout the whole body with splotches of another color. It's a genetic trait that happened due to selective breeding, but this handsome trait comes with a price. The pit bulls with one Merle have the same life expectancy as a non-Merle pit bull. However, the ones with double Merle have half the lifespan. They may not be the rarest dog breed in the world, but they are pretty rare and expensive dogs. By expensive, we mean really expensive. These are triple the price of a non-Merle pit bull, ranging from $10,000 to $30,000. Merle pit bulls are becoming a bit more common these days because of the huge profit they bring for the breeders. If you are ready to say goodbye to a huge chunk of your money, one of these handsome canines can be yours. Cattle Burin. The unusual trait of this rare dog breed is pretty obvious by its name. It's a Turkish name in which the cattle means fork and burin means nose. So the main feature of this dog is its very distinctive double nose. Apart from the out-of-the-ordinary look, these rare dogs are super devoted to their pet parents and have good skills in tracking and pointing. They are also good hunters who hunt silently to avoid spooking their prey. But cattle burins also aren't completely free of problems. Due to years of inbreeding, they face some health problems along the way. Cattle burins may be easy to train and work with, but they aren't ideal indoor pets. These dogs need a lot of exercises both physically and mentally. In the ideal setting, however, they can be a great companion and a faithful friend. These dogs aren't usually as friendly with strangers as other dogs are. Mexican Hairless Dog. When we picture dogs, we picture them as furry, fuzzy little bundles of joy. It's very unlikely that anyone would imagine a dog with no fur. That's exactly the description of the Mexican hairless dog. If you've watched the famous Pixar movie Coco, you may remember Dante the dog that was adopted by Miguel. These dogs are called Xolo and can be seen quite commonly on the streets and houses of Mexico as beloved pets. The dog has a sleek body, almond-shaped eyes, large bat-like ears, a long neck, and almost a rodent-like tail. But the breed's most distinguishable feature is its furless body, giving it a somewhat similar look to the Pharaoh Hound. The obvious lack of hair is believed to have been caused by a hereditary genetic malfunction that affects the skin. This malformation gave these canines an advantage in survival in the tropical area they live in. The existence of this dog might be news to us, but they have been around for more than 3,000 years. In fact, the Xolo dogs are the national icon and cultural symbol of Mexico. Seems like Mexico has more iconic features than their spicy tacos or burritos. Xolos have been a huge part of Mexican pre-Hispanic art. These unusual yet fascinating dogs are seen in many of the artifacts and art pieces of popular Mexican artists, like Frida Kahlo and Diego Rivera. The Xolos were also faithful travel buddies of none other than the famous Italian voyager Christopher Columbus. In his journals, he wrote in detail about these strange hairless dogs he saw on his journey. These dogs are now becoming quite popular in Europe as well. Bergamasca Sheepdog. Now let's move from the hairless to the particularly hairy side of our canine friends. Meet the Bergamasca Sheepdog. The name of the dog comes from Bergamo, which is near the Italian Alps. The trademark feature of this dog is its felted coat with 3 thick layers of coarse, water-resistant hair. Just like the lack of hair in the Xolo dogs gave them a survival advantage in the tropical area, this luscious coat of hair gave the Bergamasco an advantage of warmth to survive through the harsh winter of the Alps. These large-sized dogs were originally used to help with herding cattle, sheep, and other cloven-footed animals. The colors of the fur coats on the Bergamascos are usually merle, silver gray, or coal black, which helps them with camouflage in the mountains. As herding dogs, they are usually not that aggressive, but they are very protective of their pet parents. These dogs may not be that common around here, but they are far from being extinct. They have been around for over 2,000 years, and they are going to stay for a very long time ahead as well. Even though we don't know the exact numbers of these unique sheep herding dogs, the number is surely not something to worry about for now. Thai Ridgeback. The Thai Ridgeback gets its name from its unusual hair growth pattern. As one might guess from the name, the hair grows back in the opposite direction in this weird dog breed, which causes ridges on its skin. With its muscular medium-sized body, prick ears, markings on the tongue, wedge-shaped snout, and dark brown almond-shaped eyes, the dog looks really handsome. The ridges are usually formed on the back, and the color of the hair is usually black, blue, red, and brown. Thai Ridgeback is one of the rarest dog breeds in the world because of its unique hair formation. But that's not all that is great about these four-legged cute creatures. They also have intense hunting eyes, which makes them really good hunters. They have great intelligence and a high energy level, along with being very protective towards their pet families. So overall, if you're searching for a loyal family dog with excellent hunting and guarding skills, the Thai Ridgeback might be the answer for you. Swedish Vallhund. The Swedish Vallhund is by far the most ancient dog on our list. This one goes all the way back to the 800s. These look way too similar to the Welsh Corgi. So much so that it's pretty hard to set them different at first glance. You might think it's the smaller, beefier version of the Welsh Corgi, or a crossbreed at best. The Vallhund might have ancestral origins in the Cardigan Welsh Corgi and Pembroke Welsh Corgi lines, which makes them look so similar to those breeds. These dogs have been a very important part of Scandinavia for many reasons. They were specifically bred over a millennium ago to be working and herding dogs. Some people back then used the Vallhunds to hunt down rats, herd cattle, and protect their owners' homes. The most amazing fact about this strange dog breed is that, unlike regular dogs, their puppies can be born with or without tails. Some of the pups have full-length tails, and some have stub tails with their short-legged body. That means it's impossible to guess what kind of tail a Swedish Vallhund puppy will have until they're born. So if you have a Vallhund that's pregnant, you're in for a surprise. Just like the pleasant surprises you'll get in our channel, stored in many interesting videos. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons so you don't miss out on any new videos that just might make your day. Black Pit Bull. Another incredibly handsome pit bull is the Black Pit Bull. They are loyal, courageous, friendly, and the most favorite pit bull breed. Pit bulls in general are great dogs, especially as guards because of their mind-blowing fighting abilities. In other words, you do not want to mess with one of them if you'd like to live. They are also surprisingly low maintenance considering their service. All you need to do is brush them with a soft bristled brush to remove dirt and other things stuck on them due to their highly active nature. Black pit bulls also only shed seasonally, and some proper brushing should do the trick. To be frank, these pit bulls aren't that different from any regular pit bull except for their looks, but they are significantly budget-friendly options if you consider the price tag of other pit bulls such as a red-nosed pit bull or blue-nosed pit bull. Basenji Dog. If there was an award for the most well-groomed dog who never gets a bad hair day in their life, it would go to none other than the Basenji Dog. They might arguably be the most good-looking dogs. The Basenji dogs do look similar to hounds like Great Danes or Rottweilers, but much smaller in size, meaning they are super comfortable to cuddle with. Their tightly curled tail tip, long pointed erect ears, and brown almond-shaped eyes make them the cutest dog your eyes will ever land on. What's most fascinating about these canines is their naturally short hair that comes in a huge variety of colors, like brindle, tan, brown, chestnut red, black, or white. They almost always have white paws to match. The soulful almond-shaped brown eyes on their puppies are the definition of actual puppy dog eyes. However, these dogs aren't just cute. They are also very athletic and graceful and have a powerful gait like a horse. Because of their attractive traits, the Basenjis are very popular in different breeding clubs. These dogs usually don't bark much. Instead, they vocalize certain distinct sounds when it is an urgent situation and primarily use body language to communicate. I don't know about you, but a dog that's super adorable and rarely barks sounds like the dream dog to me. What do you think? Would you love to have one of these adorable creatures as your pet? Let us know in the comments below. Azawak. Dogs have been the trusted companions of humans for a long time. One dog that has been around for humans to go from being cavemen drawing pictures with sharp stones to apartment tenants binging videos on our channel is the Azawak. They are a sighthound originally found in West Africa. These dogs have been used as hunting assistants by the nomadic tribes of Mali, Burkina Faso, Algeria, Niger, and Azawak Valley. As they live in a hot climate, they have short, fine hair with almost no hair in the belly area. This shortness of hair is a great indication of any dog breed that is from a hot and humid climate. The Azawaks come in 5 different color combinations, which are dark brown, sable, red, clear sand, and brindle. Their coats can have different hues, all of which are accepted by the American Kennel Club. Sometimes the coats can also have freckles on them, with the head having a black mask. One thing that might bother some pet owners is that these dogs are super thin, and sometimes you can even see the ribs through their skin. There's no need to worry though, as it is one of their natural features, which helps them run up to the speed of 40 miles per hour. Azawoks are known for their spotty and agile nature and for their rare drooling. With the right price, and by that we mean around $2,000 to $2,500, you can bring an Azawok puppy into your home. They make a super affectionate family pet and are capable of adjusting to apartment life with proper exercise regularly. Tibetan Mastiff Dog. Another unique mountain dog is the Tibetan Mastiff Dog. They look similar to Mastiff dogs, but they aren't quite the type. As explorers who visited the home of this dog, the Himalayan regions, explained, the dog is not a true Mastiff type. The proper name for the cute dogs therefore would be the Tibetan Mastiff. They can be found in Nepal, China, and Mongolia, the countries surrounding the Himalayas. Don't let the cute appearance of these dogs fool you though. They are highly intelligent, independent, and fiercely protective. The dogs are usually used as livestock guardians and herd helpers. Without proper training and socialization, Tibetan Mastiffs can be super aggressive and territorial. They need a spacious fenced yard to cope with their nature, which means they're not meant to be raised inside small apartments. The Tibetan Mastiff is not the best option for the first time for owners and those who live in urban areas. The naturally aloof and stubborn dogs can be high maintenance. Even if someone does have the proper experience and space for these cute little fluff balls, they have to pay a huge amount of money because they're one of the most expensive dog breeds. This dog ranks 132 of 197 by the American Kennel Club, as the American Tibetan Mastiff Association is a member of the club, so they might actually be worth the golden price tag they come with. Louisiana Catahoula Leopard Dog. Is this a leopard? Is this a dog? Who knows? Just kidding, of course we do. The attractive little number you see on the screen is the Louisiana Catahoula Leopard Dog. Why do we call it that, apart from the resemblance in spots on the body to a leopard? Stay tuned to find out. The Catahoula Leopard Dog is originally found in Louisiana, and the northern part of the state to be precise. But these dogs are becoming more and more popular across the world, especially in Canada, where they are often seen as sled dogs. Any canine that is used in Arctic climates to pull a sled in the snow and ice is called a sled dog. These dogs are usually equipped with a heavy furry coat to keep them warm, such as Huskies and Akitas. But the Catahoula Leopard has a thin to almost non-existent coat of hair. Still, they're used by many sled racers due to their ability to walk in wet areas and climb trees. This is all thanks to their webbed feet with sharp nails. They also make a great working dog. But like all great dogs, this one has one slight problem when it comes to being a pet. The Catahoula Leopard puppies are highly intelligent, and so they need to be played with daily to keep them from getting bored. They are also one of the biggest dogs you'll ever see when they grow up. They get into destructive behavior patterns like chewing, digging, and barking when they get bored, which answers the question of why these are called leopard dogs. Do you have a better name for them? Share with us in the comments below. Bedlington Terrier. What can bring more pleasure to a pet owner than grooming their favorite canine in any way they want? The answer is absolutely nothing. Take the smartly groomed Bedlington Terrier from San Leandro for an example. Katrina Short amazes the world regularly with brand new creative haircuts on many fluffy pets. She actually owns a pet salon named CA, where she turns pets from bland to glam with the work of her scissors. From early childhood, it was Katrina's dream to work with animals and really liked the concept of creative grooming. She followed her dream and became the pet stylist of everyone's dreams. She does some of her best work on the Bedlington Terriers. These dogs are usually the showstoppers in a show ring. They have the most adorable almond-shaped eyes and a cute pear-shaped head. The Bedlington Terriers are highly social with their human counterparts, and they rarely drool, which makes them a perfect pet for your household. Presa Mayo. Presa Canario is one of the rarest and most dangerous dog breeds in the world. Their stern look and strong body are a dead giveaway that this dog is not to be messed with. They have a large head, heavy rectangular body, cropped ears, and a short coat. As far as colors go, they come in brindle, black, fawn, or any combination of these colors. The Presa Canario dogs are super observant, curious, and wary of strangers, all of which together make the recipe for a great working and guard dog. At the same time, these somewhat aggressive traits also make them a bit stubborn and dangerous dogs. But fear not, with proper dedication and care, they can turn into one of the best pet canines you can ever have. As the Perro de Presa Canarios are a hyperactive breed of dogs, they require a lot of workouts. These dogs communicate through barking, whines, whimpers, and some distinct actions, and if you can grasp the meaning of them, these canines can quickly turn into your best friend. They are usually suspicious and not very welcoming towards strangers once they accept their pet family, so if you plan on having guests over, make sure they stay away from your new pet friend. And that's it. If you can keep these little things in mind, you can have a great sleep at night, as the dog is always on high alert and will do anything to protect its owner's property. Presa Canarios are one of the best dog breeds you can have. Otterhound dog. Dogs are great hunters on the land, and we all know that by now. This particular dog, however, is specially bred to hunt in water too. Meet the Otterhound. This UK native is specially skilled to hunt otters. They hunt in the water using their exceptionally perceptive nose, and that's why they're also called scent hounds. These dogs look somewhat shaggy with a large head and a black and tan colored medium-length coat. The Otterhounds have been around since 1200 AD and were first bred in medieval England. At that time, England was facing a huge overpopulation of otters. To remedy the situation, they used Otterhounds. But as time went on, these dogs have been the trusted companions of humans. They are very popular for their kind, loyal, and well-behaved nature. But recently, they are becoming less and less in number and are now one of the rarest dogs in the world. Many people are working to save the dog breed from extinction. Even if you do get your hands on one of these, be sure to have plenty of time for it. They can be pretty high maintenance and need to get their hair trimmed at least once a week. Finnish Spitz dog. As the name suggests, this cute and puffy creature is originally from Finland. The Finnish Spitz is the national dog of that country. This breed of canine has also been around a very long time and has traveled to many parts of the globe with various tribes for thousands of years. It was the two sportsmen from Helsinki that found the dogs and brought the strongest of them to Finland and started breeding. Back then, they were bred as hunting dogs. The Finnish Spitz hunts by barking. They have been recorded to bark up to 160 times per minute. At the beginning of the dog's legacy, they were completely purebred due to their living places being isolated. The weather of those places was too harsh for any other dog breed to survive, let alone reproduce. But as time went on and the communication system improved, the Finnish Spitz started breeding with so many other breeds that by the 1880s, there was hardly any purebred specimen left. That's when two Finnish hunters dedicated their lives to saving the dog breed from getting extinct. Today, they are used mostly as great companion dogs, but the Finnish people still use them to hunt birds. Moody. If you have a love for black, you'll love Moody, one of the rarest dog breeds. There are only about a few thousand of these around the whole world. They're not very popular in America, but they are well known in certain parts of Europe, partly because of their pitch black features and partly because of their great intelligence and stamina. Moodies are mainly found in Hungary, Finland, the US, Canada, and some parts of Europe, but they are quite low in numbers. There's a very slim chance that you'll run into one of them anytime soon. Popular or not, these canines are lifesavers in crisis situations, such as search and rescue missions. As we've already mentioned, they are highly intelligent. Almost nothing gets past them unnoticed. Moodies are always alert, active, and aware of their surroundings. All of these traits combined make them great watchdogs. They are quite friendly as puppies, but as they grow older, they become more and more aloof, with a serious personality. The Moodies aren't cheap either. Because of the low numbers, they come with a hefty price tag. Their puppies are one of the rarest dog breeds in the world. Schipendos dog. It's not only bougie kids that are high maintenance. Dogs can also be guilty of this nature. Let us present to you the Schipendos. This particular breed of dog needs a lot of care and attention, but if taken care of properly, they can also be independent, calm, devoted, intelligent, and protective. Usually, Schipendos aren't that great with children or adjusting to new environments and surroundings. They aren't overly friendly with other dogs either. Long story short, they aren't the easiest to deal with, and for this reason, the Schipendos aren't the ideal dogs for first-time pet owners. It takes a strong commitment and dedication to training the puppies to socialize. Getting one of these means changing the whole lifestyle of the pet parent. They can be a great companion if given proper attention and care. Their behavior can impress anyone around them. New Guinea Singing Dog. Yes, they actually sing. These unique dogs are from the highlands of Papua New Guinea and have been living there freely for thousands of years. They lived in such isolated places that they remained unobserved by us humans for the most part of their existence. It was only in the 1950s that these dogs were discovered. Sir Edward Hallstrom was the first person that brought two singers from Papua New Guinea to the Taronga Zoo in Australia in 1956. Now let's handle the burning question. Why are they called singing dogs, and how do they sing? The singers actually have a very distinctive and melodious howl that gives them the title of the singer. As they have roamed the woods freely for thousands of years, they're not overly eager to impress others, especially strangers. They have a naturally aloof personality. The singer pups are super active and require a lot of daily exercises to be happy and healthy. One way to give them the exercise they need and enjoy nature and their company at the same time is by going on long walks or hikes with them. Just make sure they are not without a leash, as their natural instinct will make them go after other creatures in the woods, and they'll get lost. Apart from singing, another unique feature of the singers is that they brush their teeth after finishing a meal. By brush, we mean scraping their nails against their teeth. However, don't rush to scratch their proper dental care off the list. This unusual trait may remove some of the germs from the teeth, but it can't replace proper dental hygiene. Another heads up if you're planning on getting a New Guinea singing dog is that because of their independent nature, they can be pretty hard to train. The best way to do that is to establish yourself as the pack leader and use firm, consistent training techniques. Canaan dog. There are some dogs that are cute, and then there are some that are straight up royal in their looks. One such dog is the Canaan dog. Apart from looking super elegant, they are also pretty rare to find. According to a 2012 survey, there are only about 2,000 to 3,000 of these dogs around the globe. But as the number of any dog breed is usually aligned with their popularity, we can expect to see more and more of the Canaans in the days to come. One thing to keep in mind though, they don't just look royal, they act like it too. That means they're not super friendly with strangers and don't like to be controlled. If they're not vigorously trained to socialize from a very young age, they will bark like crazy every time they see anyone or anything new. To train them is no cakewalk either. You need to establish a leadership role right off the bat for them to take you seriously. Their royal attitude also comes with a lot of temperament issues, but if you can show them who's in charge from the very beginning, they can be manageable. In fact, Canaan dogs make very good guide and guard dogs. Even though we're not exactly sure how fast they can run, I think it's safe to say they can definitely run faster than most other dogs. Royal Bengal dog. But first, do us a favor, click that like button to inspire us. Subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell and you won't miss any interesting videos. Done? Then let's go. Can't decide whether to get a pet dog or a pet Royal Bengal tiger? That's a super questionable dilemma to be in, but fear not, we've got you covered. Why pick one when you can have both? And it comes with the guarantee that your pet will not eat another pet or person. Meet the Royal Bengal dog. Yep, you heard that right. Among all the ideas that come out of the scientists' genius minds, one was to breed our friendly canines with one of the most aggressive felines. In simple words, breeding dogs with tigers. But we still haven't reached that level of scientific advancement to make it possible. So people found the next best thing, painting the fur coat of a dog with yellow and black stripes, and voila, you got yourself a Royal Bengal dog, or something along that line. This seriously questionable yet creative idea first came to the mind of someone in Malaysia. The video you see is of a mysterious stray dog roaming the streets of Malaysia. Animal rights activists are after the person who did this to the poor dog. The pictures started circulating on the internet after the Facebook post by the Persatuan Haiwan Malaysia, the Malaysia Animal Association. They have announced a reward for anyone who can provide any information about the sad incident to help the police catch the culprit. This isn't the first time that something like this has happened either. A farmer from Karnataka, Shivamogga, also dyed his dog's hair mimicking a tiger in an attempt to scare away the monkeys that have been destroying his crops. These are both equally weird dogs to look at. Which dog breeds amaze you the most? Do you want to keep anyone as your pet friend? Let us know in the comments below. Like always, if you enjoyed it, be sure to give us a big thumbs up and leave us some love in the comments section. To keep up to date with all of our awesome videos, be sure to hit subscribe and turn your notifications on to never miss a thing. Until next time, do take good care of yourself.